Long ago, on the fields of battle, in the year 2017, two men met to decide once and for all what the most metal things in the universe are. For there can be only one. What's more metal? With your hosts, and we go on.
Hello, friends, and welcome to another edition of What's More Metal, a podcast where two badass knife-throwing comedians talk about the most metal shit in the universe. Joining me, as always, is the severed head to my patio. Give it up to Nariko Odd, everybody.
Yes, right where I belong.
Right where you belong, rotting on my patio, rotting on the driveway.
Right on the patio.
Right on the patio and coming somewhere. I don't know which direction he is. Or he actually is not even being shown. I'm not sure.
No, I'm there. I'm at the bottom of the screen.
I got you. So is our wonderful producer, Lord Raw Dog.
Yeah.
DJ BJ, Randy.
Yes.
Yes.
What's up, Randy?
Hello.
You ready for this?
I am fucking ready. Let's do it.
All right. So tonight's episode is going to be a little bit different in that we tried to research the two topics we picked, and they just sucked. They weren't great. We didn't find a lot in them that was funny, and so we just decided we're not going to do it. And instead, we're just going to do a bunch of Ride the Lightning rounds. So if you have any suggestions, if you're listening right now, watching it, and you have any suggestions for a topic that you'd like to hear Nariko or I, because we know all things, to talk about what the most metal thing in that genre is, just put it in the chat, put it in the comments, and Randy will sort them out and give us a few that you've put down.
Yeah.
But before we do any of that, we usually talk about our week, I guess. So did you do anything this week, Nariko?
Well, Christmas was last week.
Yes.
And I received the greatest gift. And that is, and I hope I'm pronouncing this right, a bidet. I received a butt splasher. I love it. I fully installed it in my new place, my new apartment, and it's great. It's a treat. I look forward to poops now. I finally get to give myself the attention that I feel like I've deserved all along.
Yeah. It's weird. It's weird that it's not common in America. Mm-hmm. Like you just want to smear shit in your ass crack instead of washing it out. Like that doesn't even make sense. But that's what we've done.
Well, you know
forever.
When you step on shit with your shoe and then you just wipe at it with some napkins and then you're like, well, I'm good to walk in the house now.
Yeah.
We do that all of the time.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm good to walk all over these new carpets and floors.
Yeah, right.
In front of company.
I would get one, but it would be impossible for me to hook up in my bathroom.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
It's too fucking small. I can't. There's no way to do it.
Well, mine doesn't use electricity, so it doesn't electrically heat the water. It just comes. There's just two. One comes from the hot water valve, and one comes from the cold water.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you also, you know how you have to run the sink for a while before you get hot water? Uh-huh. Same with the bidet, so I don't get any hot water. I just have a cold, refreshing, just an Arctic blast. It's a
Jack Frost giving you analingus. Is that what's happening? Right
yes, I get a glacial squirt to the taint, and it's so nice. It is very refreshing.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
it makes a fun sound like when it hits your butthole.
Yeah.
Like you're spraying in the clown's mouth at the circus.
Sure, yeah. No, I know that feeling.
Sorry, this episode's starting off so highbrow, but I love it. I love it. Hello,
great.
Tushy, sponsor me. But no, I love it. I couldn't wait to install it. I've been on it all day.
Off and on. Nothing clears the mind.
Not even off.
Just leave it on all the time.
Just let it. Just helps me think.
cleans the ass crack and your mind.
Yes. So
Bidet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I did an open mic for New Year's Eve, kind of keeping the streak of always doing comedy on New Year's Eve running.
Nice.
It's like 8 years running now.
Nice.
It was in a parking lot, and other cars were parked around it, providing the light with their headlights. And they would honk instead of laugh. So that was weird, I will say. But it's in industrial Southeast Portland, near the train tracks. And I was the only person that had a train go past during my set. Like it sounds like a fucking jet engine. Like it's so fucking loud. So I just started yelling at the train like a fucking crazy lunatic old man. I honestly, I hate trains. I will say it. I fucking hate them as a thing.
Yeah.
So they're always an inconvenience to everyone around them. Mm-hmm. Why we haven't discovered a better way to transport goods doesn't fucking make sense to me.
I cannot believe that, like, how much stuff we like transport with old fashioned like diesel rail cars and stuff is fucking insane. Like, we can't get like a maglev or something for I don't know, just something more high tech to like. This shit's fucking. It's really ridiculous. Like 200-year-old fucking technology, and we're still using it. You know. Yeah. It's fucking stupid.
Yes, it is. Yep. I wonder what. Anyway, I guess it would be the death of the hobo if you got rid of trains. Like there's a whole subculture of people that jump on trains that we'd lose.
You're right.
So we'd be we would be colonizing yet another culture. Just gentrifying the hobo out of existence. So that's probably not cool.
We'll never again hear two hobos trading gumps. Trading gumps next to a fire.
Yeah,
that's a real bummer.
Yeah, well, I would live. You know, I would get through it, but
I'd like to hope that the hobo would just also evolve and then travel in the tubes that we moved all the freight in.
That's true. A hyperloop hobo, like you're just hacking the door.
My grandfather was a tubeman. I'll die a tubeman myself.
You ain't never lived until you got a blowjob on a hyperloop.
I'm not a stabbing hobo. I'm a looping hobo.
Not a stabbing hobo. It's different subcultures, you know.
There's
the stabbing, and there's the very rare shooting hobo. They're not as common because guns is expensive.
I've been traveling in the tubes my whole life. Mama told me my egg fell down a tube.
From the fallopian to the hyper. That's how I go. So anyway, yeah. I did an very old man thing and yelled at a train for no reason.
Damn you, technology!
Yeah. It was fucking weird. So,
yeah.
I mean, I was glad they did it because I hadn't done comedy in like 3 months. So that felt pretty good. But
yeah.
And, the cops drove by a bunch and didn't stop, which I also thought was a little weird.
Yeah.
But thank you, Brent Lowry, for doing it. That's fucking rad.
That's fucking cool.
Hey, guys, we got a sponsor.
No shit.
Yeah, we got a sponsor.
Come on, bidets.
That's a high dollar. They're going to do better than us, I think.
Okay. Okay.
It's a law office. Actually.
Oh.
For sure going to stay on board this time.
The copy is, hey, are you a comic that only talks shit about your spouse or all your loved ones and how much your kids suck? Well, we've got the answer for you. Here at the offices of Hack, Road Dog, and Nice Guy, we provide cost divorces just for you. You obviously hate that bitch you live with. Fucking leave her. It's not a big deal. You can do that. 100%. So here, come down to the law offices of Hack, Road Dog, and Nice Guy and get the divorce you so want today.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to stick around, but, you know.
Nice. Yeah, that's like such a classic. There's so much work for them to do because that's such a classic move to be like, my bitch of a wife. And you're like,
Yeah. Yes, I did go to an open mic last night and heard lots of that. Like
fantastic.
A whole bunch.
Yeah. Men.
Wrong
guy-
podcast.
One guy was talking shit about his fiance that drove him there. And I was like, man, that's not going to work out. Yeah. You can't talk mad shit about somebody, but like, hey, baby, I'm just joking, because it doesn't work that way.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a bad idea.
Yeah. And neither do engagements from my experience. So,
well, that's a whole different story.
Let's get into it now. No.
Yeah. So, Nariko, you had a feel good story.
I did. I did have a fun feel good story for the week. I know we like to get together and pass some kind of positive news story for the week, like that we all can enjoy.
Yeah.
This one just happened, I believe, last night. Hold on, I'm pulling up the story right now. But
I'm getting the image so I can share it with everybody.
okay, cool. But last night, one of Nancy Pelosi's homes in San Francisco was vandalized. Just so heinous. With the message with the $2,000 scratched out, and then cancel rent. Anarchy symbol, we want everything, and then a bloody pig's head is laying on her driveway. Fuck yes. Like,
Yeah.
Cause look, if you've cut out all of the American voters, you only care about rich people, we're going to have to get our message out to you some other way.
Yeah.
And let you know that it's important. And I feel like this is a natural progression of dialogue from your constituents to you, you know?
They tried to leave an email.
Yeah.
They left a voicemail. They texted you. So they just went with the next obvious thing, which is pig's blood and pig's head.
Yes.
Where else are you supposed to go? There's not much you can do.
Yes. And I also love we want everything, which is yes. You know, like
Correct. Yeah.
and it's all ours. So, you know what I mean? Like that's not a lot to ask. Fucking give it.
Can we get some of our money back, please?
Yeah, how about
some of the money we gave you
Yeah.
in return when we need it?
Absolutely. It's like, I don't know, some of that stuff that you're pocketing left and right.
Yeah, right?
Come on our way.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
for sure.
honestly, I feel like that needs to happen. I mean, Mitch McConnell's house
Oh my God,
should also get at least triple that kind of fucking
Exactly.
situation.
Yeah, exactly.
People need to be, yeah.
It should be a wave that goes across America. Like hands across America was one thing. Pig's heads across America. That's next.
Yeah. I'm just saying, if you lost a restaurant over, during these times, then they should lose a garage door, like they should lose some front windows.
Yeah. Or just dump all of the rotting meat from your walk-in in their yard.
There you go.
Hey, I had to get rid of it somewhere. Couldn't sell it. So here you go.
FIFO. First in, first out. Unfortunately, it's real old at this point.
Yes. Yep, exactly.
And it's out on your out on your veranda.
Yeah.
Hang a bunch of green bacon on their verandas. Like, that's what I say you do.
Yeah. That's the what's more metal advice to everyone.
Yeah.
Bacon up your congressman's house. That's
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, it's time you had a meeting.
Man. The hits keep coming.
Yeah, they do.
So, I don't even think we have a transition for this, Randy.
No, we do.
We do? Oh, yeah. So, coming up next, I'll do it as stilted as I possibly can. Let's see. I'm going to do a break right now. It's going to happen pretty soon. Right now.
Oh, my
coming
God.
up. Right now. Ride the lightning.
Ride the lightning ring.
Okay, perfect.
Seamless.
Yeah,
Seamless.
just smooth as butter.
Wow.
You can't fault that, you know?
Here's my question. Where were the strings? Oh, my God.
Yeah. Seamless, baby.
Oh, jeez. Was there a cut somewhere? I didn't even catch it.
Yeah.
Oh.
So this is where Randy's got a whole grab bag of topics for us, and he's
Yes.
going to pick one of them.
Now, these are all user generated, right? These are things people send in to us.
These are
Yes.
all user generated. And
Yes.
really quick before we get started, there's someone in the chat, Chandaman11,
Oh, hell yeah.
who has submitted 9 perfect topics
Oh,
for Ride the Lightning.
Oh,
thank
nice.
you so much.
9
Thank you.
perfect topics. So
Okay.
I'm going to go between the list that I wrote down and what Chandaman put in here because they are excellent.
Nice.
Perfect.
But yeah, carry on.
Well, we're going to get to the first one right now.
Right.
Carry on. That's exactly what we're doing.
We're waiting for you to give us a topic.
Yeah.
The dice, but yes. All right. So,
The
for
dice
the
come after the topic.
yep, I'm bad at this. So this is okay.
Where are the strings?
A well-oiled machine. Would you believe we've been doing this for over 3 years? Because I can't.
First topic is going to be the time travel story. Most metal time travel story.
Oh.
Like fiction or
No,
like,
real.
That's not what I mean. All right.
I want to tack on something that when this topic was suggested, they put fictional time travel story.
Yeah. Because there's some people who claim time travel, and then like there's those folks that are like think QAnon is a person from the future and shit like that. So I'm like not conspiracy theory time travel, like movie
Entertainment
or fiction
time travel.
Hold on. What's, just for the sake of this podcast, let's assume they're all fictional. Like, that all those people aren't on the up and up.
Yeah, but you know what I fucking mean.
I'm not giving you shit. I'm giving them shit.
Something that is time travel related for entertainment purposes only.
Yes.
Not somebody claiming something that is clearly not possible.
Right.
I would
Yes.
I would even open that up to like mythology. For instance.
Oh yeah, okay.
Right.
I don't know of any mythology that had time travel.
I
in
can
it.
only think of one, and it's not super metal.
Yeah, I don't
Well,
know.
I don't know.
Well, we got to roll
Anyway.
to see who goes first.
Well, I mean, there like wasn't Dracula in New York at one point in a movie? Like,
Well, there's that movie where Jack the Ripper goes back in time.
there you go.
Anyway,
See?
fuck. I already gave away something that I would have used. All right.
Okay, sorry.
So in order to decide who goes first, we do it in the most metal way possible, which is to have someone else roll a 20-sided dice for us. It's the What's
got it
More
this
Metal
time.
20-sided die. The 1 says What's More Metal, because we're the #1 podcast to fuck to. And the 20 says Natch Twombo, because Nariko can't speak well.
Yeah. Yours.
Yours.
Yours, that is correct.
Anyway, So, so Randy, give us. You rolled for Nariko first. Why not?
Okay. Nariko, you got a 1.
Yeah, Uno Mars. A Jack Tripper.
Yes.
Dan, you got a 2.
Oh, a Deuce Bigelow.
Jesus Christ. How did I win with a 2?
A Tootsie.
I'm back, baby.
Let's keep going.
So most metal time travel
Story.
I'm gonna go with, I believe, Jean-Claude Van Damme was in it. That movie Time Cop, where he's chasing a guy through time.
Is that Jean-Claude?
And they have it. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's Jean-Claude Van Damme.
It is,
they end up fighting in a bunch of different places. They're using weird guns that are supposedly from the future. I don't remember what year he's supposed to come from, but it's a year that's pretty close to right now.
Yeah.
They've just got to fight their way through time, and it's pretty tight. It's a pretty decent. It's a pretty good B action movie. So yeah, Time Cop.
So the movie takes place in 1994, and he is from 2004.
2004?
Yeah.
Man, we're way behind. We are way behind.
Oh, I love a future movie where they set the future not fucking far enough in the future. It's one of my favorite fucking things.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like Mega Man takes place in 1990, like X. So it's like, what? And then right now, Johnny Mnemonic takes place in 2021.
Oh no shit!
Yeah, where they have like they're putting like a flash drive in a dolphin's head.
Yeah.
Like downloading fucking hacking advice.
Yeah. Man.
Yeah, I love it. I love it when they don't set shit far enough. And the Time Cop takes place in 2004. It's like,
Jesus Christ.
Can you imagine? My God.
How could we not? We have... Dude, they didn't even have cell phones then. Or if they did, they were like super rudimentary.
They had like
Flip
really
phones.
big walkie-talkie. They had like,
Yeah.
hello, it's the future. It's a clear, giant brick 80s cell phone.
Yeah, right? The fuck?
My favorite thing, and Cyberpunk 2077 does this, is future cars where they just glue a bunch of shitty boxes and tubes to a regular car. And they're like, my God. So it must be from the future.
Yeah, right?
I love that. That's a great one, Dan. That's a great one. I'm going to go with the time travel story of Kung Fury.
Yes.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Where he
Holy
travels
shit.
back to the ancient Viking time, and they're also riding dinosaurs for some reason.
And have chain guns
Yes.
and Thor is around. Like, it's
Yes.
fucking insane.
Yes, it has everything. And also in the future that he lives in, there's just a Triceratops cop.
Yeah.
There's a Triceratops. Yeah.
Triceracop.
Yep.
Which Kung Fury is amazing.
Yeah.
Like,
Masterpiece.
yeah, it is so fucking good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm starting to say Yorma's in that as Hitler, which is fucking really great. Yorma from Lonely Island.
Yeah.
Pretty
And
fucking amazing.
Hitler knows Kung Fu, which is insane. And that one dude, the hacker who can hack through time.
Yeah.
That's how he travels through time surfing on a keyboard.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy. Like,
It's so good.
it was just a bunch of people who were super unhinged being like, let's just make the craziest shit you've ever heard of.
Oh, yeah.
And then they did.
Fucking rocks.
Even in the
Yeah,
beginning where he gets in a fist fight with a video game, an arcade
Yep.
game.
Yeah, he kickflips his Lamborghini. It's the shit.
Yeah. If you haven't seen it, why are you even, go do it. Right
do it
away.
right now.
Go do it right now. 100%.
Pause
Go watch
this.
Kung Fury.
Go watch Kung Fury.
And after
back.
that, watch Manborg.
Yeah.
And then have what probably be the best night you've had in a long time.
Yeah. Great movies. Yeah. So, Dan, do you have a backup?
For a time travel show.
Sorry,
I think I'll do the one, and I can't remember the name of the movie, which is why I didn't select it. But there is a movie where Jack the Ripper comes back through time, or no, travels forward in time.
Yeah.
To come to the modern, like it was in like the 80s.
That would be weird if he went back in time. Like he was just like he's in ancient Rome stabbing people. Like, you're like, what?
I can't remember what it was fucking called, but
It is called Time After Time.
that's the one. And
Oh.
yeah, I don't even remember who fucking starred in it. I want to say Kiefer Sutherland, but I might be wrong. That's a good guess for any movie in the 90s or
Yeah.
80s.
This movie was made in 1979.
Oh shit.
Nice. Time after time. I mean, you could have gone like
Literally anything
time
else.
stabber.
Yeah.
I don't know, like gutting the clock. I don't know what you could.
A Stitch in Time.
A stitch in time. Yeah.
Could have been anything.
Slash forward. Huh?
Yeah, right? Pretty good.
Saying.
But yeah, that movie was actually pretty creepy.
Yeah.
I remember seeing it when I was a kid. So
That's fucking great.
yeah, that's the one. Time After Time. What do you got?
I'm gonna have to go Terminator.
That is
It's
true.
just
That's a good one.
It's fucking awesome. Future robots coming back. No, wait. Time travel story.
That's a time
No,
travel
I haven't
story.
finished it yet. I was gonna go with Hyperion maybe because I just finished the book last night, and but I haven't finished it, so I actually don't know what the
If
Shrike
it's-
is and what's going on exactly because it ends on a cliffhanger. So no, but and don't ruin it.
And also, I don't know. I mean, it was a popular science fiction book, which means 1% of the population read it. So, like, probably no one who's listening right now knows what
Yeah.
you're even talking about.
Yeah, well, yeah, I brought it up in Most Metal, I think fictional character or something.
Oh, yeah. it's
Did
Shrek.
I? But yeah, the Shrike. Anyway, there's this four-armed razor goblin or golem.
Yeah.
And it's been sent from the future back in time to like this area, and nobody, and as of the end of the first book, nobody knows what's really happening or what it is exactly. And
Yeah. And it moves fast. It can move like at light speed.
it's basically like pausing time or something. I think as it
Yeah.
moves, or moving at a different time rate or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's fucking awesome. But yeah, I'm gonna go Terminator though probably.
That's a good one.
It's same deal. back through time, killing machine.
Yes.
Fucking badass.
So, I think we're done with that topic. So you can vote in the comments to see who won, which one you think is the most metal thing. It is either mine, which is Jean-Claude Van Damme's Time Cop, or Nariko, who won with Kung Fury. There has to be. There's no way Time Cop beats Kung Fury.
They're
can't-
both pretty good.
I've seen them both, and it's not even close.
Yeah.
So at the end of the show, Randy will read off who won which topics. But I think another one is on board. Like, do you got another topic, Randy?
Yes, I do. Let's do most metal birthday activity.
Oh,
Birthday activity.
Shit you do on your birthday.
okay. I got
Yeah, all right.
I got a couple.
All right, so I'm going to roll.
Okay,
Nariko, you got a 13.
you're damn right.
Dan, you got a 3.
Okay, I'm gonna say anal.
Yeah. That was my choice, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah. First thing I thought of.
Special occasion.
Special occasion.
Why?
Some people are stingy.
Don't know what's good for them. So, yeah, all right. Anal for most metal birthday activity. I'm going to go... Man. I'm going to go with mushrooms. I'm going to do that like mushrooms because I've done that a bunch of times now. And wouldn't replace it for the world. It's a fun thing to do for your birthday is to get super ridiculously high. So
hell yeah.
That's you open up the gift of your mind or some shit. Anyway,
no, that's a great choice.
It's not the best. Come on. It's anal 100%, but still.
Look, either way, you're opening the eye. You're opening a third eye, and you're really experiencing something.
You're experiencing the void. That's what it is.
It's important.
Yeah.
Either way.
So do you have a backup?
Yeah. I was gonna say dying, slowly dying, getting closer to death.
Right.
Pretty metal.
Pretty metal.
Just watching that minute hand click by.
Very true.
Yeah.
Man. So after having had 50 birthdays, there's nothing metal about it anymore, so I don't really have anything else. I'm like, I fucking don't want to have another one. So probably 2021 will probably take care of that.
I'm going to hold you to that. Okay.
Not going to ever acknowledge it again. That's what it's going to be. Not going to tell anyone anymore. But yeah. So that's our choices. Vote in the comments. Nariko chose anal, and I chose mushrooms.
Yeah.
So, let's go another topic. Another one.
So,
I was
we're
going to say, two great tastes that go together, that mushrooms and anal. Like, you could really get somewhere.
You don't have to do one or the other. That's for
You
sure.
can do them both.
You can do them
That's what I'm
both.
saying.
You don't even have to do them necessarily at the same time because mushrooms take about 6 hours to go 6 hour high. So at some point in there, you could just introduce anal into the equation.
There you go. That's a real you got your chocolate and my peanut butter situation, if you ask me. It's like, Sorry, Randy, go on.
It's okay. No, you're good. So this is going to be one from the chat. We're going to go with most metal key on a keyboard.
Ooh.
And you got reference right in front of you, so.
Oh, I got one. Anyway, roll. Randy, let's do it.
Okay.
Keep it moving.
Nariko, you got a 9.
Yeah.
Dan, you got an 18.
Ooh.
Okay. Most metal key on the keyboard. Clearly, caps lock. Because if you email or text somebody with the caps lock on, it sounds like you're yelling. Like it's just it's the angriest key on the keyboard. Whenever you're really fucking mad, you hit caps lock first and then just cut fucking loose. You don't nothing that's typed in all caps ever doesn't have profanity in it. Like you're gonna you can't type anything in all caps like I'm very upset with you, sir. Like it's always like, fuck you, son. Like it's just gotta be super fucking enraged. So yeah, I'm gonna go with caps lock.
Okay.
Caps lock. That is a good one. Most metal key on the keyboard. Yeah, I've got a lot of good choices here. Staring me. I'm going to say D minor. Pretty sweet. It's just a sad key. It's just sad as fuck.
Jesus Christ. You don't. D minor. God damn it.
Dan's mad at me. He's like, see, Dan's like, it's really sad. Me doing this podcast with you. That's what's really sad.
That definitely comes out of left field. I will say that.
God damn you. Holy shit.
You could always just say any key on a keytar. That's also
Oh fuck! There it is.
yeah.
On a keytar, that's when it's like fucking metal as hell.
D minor on a keytar.
Yeah.
A somber keytar, which would be fucking weird. That would be so weird to see.
Keytar is so funny
It
as
is.
an idea.
It is
You
the
just take a
funniest.
shitty Casio and you put a guitar strap on it, and you're like, "No, it's not lame." And you're like, "Yeah, all right."
One of the weirdest things that I've seen at a show was I went to go see Dragon Force at Roseland, and the guitarist from Dragon Force and the guitarist from Sonata Arctica got into a guitar duel.
That's it.
Like, and it was like 5 minutes, and it was insane. Like the rest of both other bands were on stage and laughing at the two guys playing guitar. It was amazing.
That rocks.
Yeah, those guys seem like they're having the best fucking time. So yeah,
A keytar might as well be like a Flying V acoustic guitar. If you had an acoustic in the shape of a Flying V, you're like, yes, no.
that's a no. That's a no.
That doesn't rock at all. Like,
So do you have a backup? Actually, I went first. So
you went first, so it's you, yeah.
backup. I'm gonna go with the escape key.
Oh, good
Sure.
choice. Yeah.
Because I wish life had one. I just wish at any time I'm in a conversation with somebody and I didn't want to be there, I could just hit escape and get the fuck out of it. Like, it would be great. That's a key that I wish wasn't like for everything, but is only on the keyboard. So I'm going to go with the escape key.
That's good. Escape key is good. My backup, I think, would be Control-Alt-Delete. I know that's technically 3 keys, but it fucking rocks.
Yeah.
That just, like, just to shut it down. Just, like, enough of this. Reset everything.
The 3-finger salute. You just
Yes.
give your computer a hearty fuck you.
Yes.
Do what I want.
Yeah.
And fucking leave.
Yes.
So yeah. So that's our choices. Nariko, I chose control caps lock. And Nariko chose D minor. So you can vote in the comments to see who won, who you thought has the most metal choice. Got another topic?
Oh, yeah. So the next one, we're going to do the most metal vending machine product.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've got one. Roll.
All right. Nariko, you got a 6.
Uh-huh.
Dan, you got a 12.
All right. Most metal vending machine product?
Yeah.
I'm going to go with French Tickler.
Nice.
You've ever seen it? I've never seen one, actually, but I've seen them in the seediest
Yes.
fucking every shitty dive bar has one of those vending machines on the wall that no one has ever used. And one of the things in it is something called a French Tickler, which apparently you strap to your dick somehow, and then it magically makes you better at sex.
Yeah.
The problem is it's in a dive bar, so the chances of you being able to slide that over your flaccid penis are pretty difficult. Like, it's not likely. You're probably just whiskey drunk when you bought it, so
Yeah.
you're not going to get to use it that night. But yeah, I'm going to go with French Tickler.
Nice. Yeah, the French Tickler from the pictures, it does look like a plumbus from Rick and Morty.
No.
It's just like basically just a plumbus, and you'll never get that anywhere near.
Oh, my God. That's exactly what it looks like.
Yeah.
So gross.
Ugh.
Yeah, they're always just in any trucker like bathroom, any truck stop bathroom, and like
Who wants that inside of them?
besides
No one.
me. I mean, no, yeah, awful. So fucking gross.
Yeah.
Everyone else, I mean, everybody, nobody. Anyway, most metal vending machine product. I'm gonna go used panties.
That is true. That is one.
Used Japanese panties are gonna be my number one vending machine product. I looked all over Japan. I couldn't find I don't know. I wasn't in the right part of Japan for the good stuff, for the good vending machines. But I just wanted to see what it looked like.
Just see what the machine looked like. Watch
Yeah, I don't
somebody
know, but,
buy one.
The packaging would be fucking amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just like the machine itself would have a cartoon, like looking all coy or whatever on it. It'd just be
Yeah.
It'd be, or it'd just be like a cherry blossom tree. Like it'd be something totally unrelated, and you'd like have no idea. I don't know, just something about it would rock.
Yes.
Anyway, next time I go, I'm gonna find them.
Yep. Got to do it.
Yeah.
So those are our choices. I chose French Tickler. Nariko chose used panties. Let's see. For a backup, for my backup, I'm going to go with cigarettes.
All right.
Yeah.
You can buy them from a vending machine, and you're just inhaling poison and death, and then spitting it out, potentially poisoning someone else, which is also pretty metal. So yeah, you can buy cancer for $8 to $10 out of a vending machine. So yeah, that's the one.
Fuck, that rules. I can't remember where I've seen it, but I'm gonna go lube. I've seen lube in a vending machine in one of the countless freaky fucking sex shops, and
Yes.
I don't know, wherever I did comedy and whatever, like fuck castle that had a fucking comedy night for God knows what reason. Dude, my favorite part of comedy is doing fucking just like, what? Where is it? God damn it. Well, like, it's a Chinese restaurant, but in the back is a laundromat, but you're going to be over where people fuck. You know? Tight.
Adam was told a really funny story during the open mic about being at that one at Sanctuary, where he saw his dude hooked. His girlfriend was dressed up had a cat suit with a collar.
Nice.
So the guy that she was with at the end of the show latched a leash to the collar and led her around the room, and then there was no one was on board, so nobody took them up on the offer. So he had to sit down and take the leash off of his girlfriend's, and he was just like in the most dejected way possible, like God damn it, just like pulling off the fucking leash. That's hilarious to me.
He's like, I knew we should have drug in the big litter box.
Bad kitty. I don't even know. In that place, I'm actually surprised nobody took them up on it.
Till this day, and no one agrees with me or understands, but I think that billionaires have big litter boxes. Like they've gone beyond bidets and just like, or like even a hot tub you shit in or whatever. They full on have like black sand from Hawaii in a gold box, and they shit in it, and there's a guy that rakes it like a Zen garden.
Yeah. And there's another guy that licks his ass clean, because
probably
that's a hands-free thing for them for sure.
You want to just shit in a black sand box and then kick it over your own turds and then go about your day.
Go on your way. Well, maybe.
Yeah. And to me, that's living.
That is.
Although a big hot tub you shit in sounds pretty good too.
Yeah.
You're like, you know how good it is to just pee in a hot tub, right? Like now you get to drop a deuce and leave.
Yeah.
It's somebody else's problem.
Yeah. It's the help. That's what you say.
We got to take this down. We're doing too highbrow this whole episode.
Right?
So highbrow.
Oh my God. I'm going to say, for the record, I don't even remember what the topic was at this point.
Hot tubs.
What were we talking about?
Legitimately. Vending machine product.
Vending machine product.
Right.
Okay. All right. Because we went way afield of vending machine product.
And you both picked.
Yes,
like your
we both
topics are
picked.
out. Yeah.
We both picked, and then people are voting on it, and then I just absolutely lost track of what the fuck it was. Which is going to bring us to our next topic, everybody.
Yeah. So, next topic, we're going to go most metal use for a corpse.
Oh. Oh, I got one. Roll, Randy. Roll.
Yeah.
Nariko, you got a 16.
Okay.
Dan, you got a 17.
Ooh, Dan's killing in the rolls here tonight.
Most metal used for a corpse. I'm going to say dining. That's what I'm going to say.
Oh, okay.
Because there's good eats, you know, like it's just there's a corpse lying there, and it's you know, it doesn't care anymore. It's dead,
Yeah.
and you have never tasted human flesh. Why
Right.
not make that confluence of events
Yeah.
come together and just make a dream happen? And
Yeah, that
that's-
rescue party isn't showing up anytime soon.
Yeah, right. You gotta make bacon out of your best friend, and that's what you gotta do. So yeah, I'm gonna say for the record. And I'm assuming human, by the way.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna go with dining. Best
Okay.
use of a corpse.
It's a good choice, Dan. I'm going to say most metal use of a corpse is human shield. They might not have started out as a corpse, but goddamn it, they ended up that way.
Yep.
The old meat vest,
Yeah,
blocking
right.
bullets.
Yeah, right.
Hell yeah.
The old bullet catcher.
Oh, Billy Bullet Block. We call him. Yes. Yes. Old Robbie Sturdy Ribs. Lend me your strength. Just rocks.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, those are our choices. My choice for most metal use for a corpse, dining.
Right.
Nariko's bullet shield. So
Yes.
let's see. I think the one that was like the low hanging fruit that neither one of us picked was necrophilia. That's
Yeah.
for sure. Like, you know, because I mean, once again, like if you're curious and no one's around, well, you know, I mean, it has to have happened in every funeral home across the country.
Do you think every single one?
At least once. At least once. I'm not saying all the time. But at least once.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
One person who worked there did
In the
something.
history of everyone, yeah.
Yeah.
Just a guy who's like... He's like, wait a minute, why am I just jerking off looking at it?
Yeah, right? Exactly. That's going to occur to you at some point.
Yeah. That's the first gross thing we've ever said, Dan.
Yeah. I was going to say, like, actually, I'm not even going to fucking say what I was saying.
Okay. Okay.
So much. I could make it so much worse, and we're not
Okay.
going to do that today.
You know what'd be great is if you put on Tinder, like your profile picture was just a corpse. like, hurry. Not much time.
I'm getting gamey.
My last partner said I was spoiled. Spoiled rotten.
You got to get me before the bloat does. It's so fucking gross.
Yep.
I will say the secret to fucking a corpse. You gotta oh god, you gotta soak them in hot water first.
There you go.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
it just doesn't feel right.
Yeah. Got to do the old fast thaw.
Right, I like to
Exactly.
waterlog John before we go at it, too.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah. Well, you know, I don't know if you know this, but anaerobic action in a rotting body is actually creates a lot of warmth, just like a compost heap, which are also good to fuck.
Yeah. If you're in a pinch,
Yeah,
you might as well.
yeah.
So you got to back up, Nariko?
What? Most metal use of. I was gonna say parts sales.
Oh yeah, 'cause
Oh yeah,
we have a special episode, Patreon episode, where we talk about a guy who specifically did that shit.
Dr. Stephen Gore.
Dr.
Stephen
Stephen
Gore.
Gore. God damn it.
Never forget that guy's name.
Yes, and Dr. Robert Gouge. And,
Bobby
Steve
Gouge.
Steve Slasher.
Slash.
Mr. Dismember.
Dennis Viscera.
He had a literal bucket of rotting dicks.
Yes, he did.
That is one of the best parts of that whole
Yeah.
fucking story.
So funny. But yeah, just chopping up some bodies and selling those pieces. Yeah.
Dude, I think we talked about it for 45 minutes.
We did.
It was
We
so
did
funny.
indeed.
I laughed till I cried the entire
One of my
fucking
favorite
time.
episodes ever.
Yeah. So
yeah.
get on Patreon so you can listen to it because it's fucking worth it. Just that alone, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. So put you our vote for what we said. Dining and
And Shield.
shield, bullet shield. Got another one? Let's do one more.
Yeah. Most metal way to intake marijuana.
Okay.
All right.
Nariko, you got a 9.
Okay.
Dan, you got a Natch Twombo.
Ooh.
Nice.
We have no terms for that. We should come up with some like fun sayings.
Yes, we should.
Like what? What would like if you?
Oh,
if you could
like
riff one?
a Naturo Twamvia,
Yes.
an Ashley Twimpson. Did I a Senor Vente?
Right.
Yeah. I don't just fun ones, you know. Double DiMaggio.
Yes, for sure. So I get to go first.
Yeah.
A 2020. Okay.
And this is the most metal way to ingest marijuana.
Marijuana.
I'm going to say with sex lube.
Oh.
Because they make THC infused lube
Oh yeah.
that apparently is amazing. I have thought it. I've never been with somebody that actually had it on hand, and whenever we thought of getting it, we just didn't order it in time or whatever. So I've never
I know how
actually
to make
used
it.
it. Huh? You know how
I
to
know how
make
to make
it?
it. Uh-huh.
Really?
Yep. Sure do.
Nice.
But like lube, right?
Yeah.
Like
No, he means butter.
yeah. Yeah,
You're just
that's
talking about
what
butter?
I mean. Like coconut oil.
Infusing coconut oil. Yeah.
Oh. Nice.
Well, yeah. I
Full
mean,
coconut.
I guess it's quite delightful.
Yeah, that would work really well.
Somebody did a test. They had somebody makes a vibrator that measures the strength of the contractions of your vagina. So
Of
they,
mine?
or whoever's,
Oh, okay.
and so they used it without weed lube, and they saved the results because it saves the results over time. And then they did it with weed lube, and it was 5 times stronger. The contractions were
Wow.
insane. So a much stronger orgasm from them.
Does that work on the guys too?
I don't know.
Because I mean, I feel like technology has already harnessed a really great lady orgasm. I just, wouldn't it be cool to come and you could hear colors or something, like, just like once? I don't know. Just, I'm not trying to make this a battle of the sexes thing. I'm just saying, like, there's not a rad saddle I can sit. I don't know.
Yeah, but they've got
Like a
What is that shit?
Sibian for my balls is what I want.
they've got what those poppers.
Oh yeah.
Amyl nitrate will
right.
make you fucking see God when you come for sure.
Oh, there we go. I got to get some of that. So, all right, my choice, Dan and Randy, most metal way to ingest marijuana. I'm gonna say ass dabs.
Is that a thing?
I've seen it a porn where someone blew dabs through a crazy straw into an asshole, and yeah, that rocks.
The person who did it, did they get? I mean, they must have gotten high.
I don't know. Wouldn't it be funny if they blew it out their mouth though? Ooh.
They start coughing. Man, that's too much.
Oh man, I've got cotton ass.
Somebody blow some water up my ass. I need to moisten it up.
Sorry, it's been chugging out of the bidet. So thirsty.
Oh man. So those are our choices.
Yeah.
Me, sex lube. Nariko chose ass dab.
Ass dabs. Yes.
Yes. So let's see. For a backup, I would just go with straight dabs. Because you mixed all the best parts of crack cocaine with weed and just made a monstrosity that will get you most everyone way too high. I don't actually know how you build up the tolerance to get to the dab level, because I've only seen it. I've seen people do them, and they seem like they were able to handle it. But I've seen other people, like I watched a lady curl up in the fetal position and scream, like straight up, just like had a fucking out of body terror nightmare. So I don't know why that was fun. I just don't get it. Anyway, so dabs, just straight up, anything you got to use a blowtorch for, probably the wrong thing.
That rocks. My backup, I'm going to go with just good old-fashioned eating it. Ingesting it, because when it goes wrong, it goes all the way wrong.
Yes. Yes.
You open a portal to hell inside your own mouth, and it's I love it. I had a friend of mine recently, they ate a cookie out of the freezer that had been there for a while. And then they messaged the house with, hey, what was in those cookies labeled "Do not eat"? They literally thought they were doing they were on K, like they were on ketamine. They were like in a hole. But I was like, who makes ketamine cookies? Who's going to like a rave bake sale?
Yeah.
It's a hell yeah. Bring snacks.
Yeah, I mean, I've definitely had that experience where I ate one too many brownies.
Yeah.
I was just curled up on the couch.
Oh, it's heinous.
Like just shivering, wanting to get up and leave because they were watching pornos in the same room as me.
Oh my God.
So that's how I saw Behind the Green Door for the first time. Out of my mind.
I used to think I was allergic. Yeah, I used to think I was allergic to weed because in junior high, people were just like doing like gravity bongs and crazy shit. And I was like,
oh, yeah.
I must be allergic to this because I am having a horrible time
Yes.
on this. I'm like, I stared at a spot on the carpet and the film stock my mind makes memories on changed to like 8 different times.
Yes.
Fucking hated it.
Yeah.
Where you get so high where your mind's just taking single frame snapshots.
Yeah.
Like beep, 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 beep. It's like, that sucks.
Yes.
You're like, my car's getting closer. That's good.
Yeah. I did get so high one time. We were doing gravity bong hits.
Yeah.
And I did one, and then I just went and sat down on this chair to watch TV. And then somebody shook me and was like, hey, man, you got to go. And I'd been sitting there for 8 hours, and the TV was just off. Like, I just was staring at a TV that was not even on for
Whoa.
8 hours. I was fucking destroyed.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It was not too bad, really. I will say it wasn't a terrifying experience. It was just like, how'd that happen? I don't even fucking know.
You were just like, well, time to get this busload of kids to school.
Pretty much. Time to feed the baby. All right. So, so I think we have time for
Oh, it's on the ceiling.
it's crawling along the ceiling. Fuck it. Anyway. I think we got time for one more. And then we can
Yeah.
wrap it
And
up.
I've got one more loaded. Most metal smell.
Did we do this one? We did this one.
Did we?
Yeah, we did. Because I said the one you can't find.
Oh, that's right.
And I also said your balls from a sitting position.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yes, I still have plenty more. Let's go with most metal household chore.
Oh.
Which house? Because depending on the house, there's going to be a lot of different chores. Like common?
Yeah,
I'm
common
assuming?
household
Okay.
chores.
All right.
All right, so. Nariko, you got a 1.
Ooh.
Dan, you got a 14.
Close. And Uno Mars.
So most metal household chore. I'm going to go with scrubbing out the bathtub
Okay.
because whenever you bleed someone out in it, you have to do that afterwards. Like you
have to.
can't just leave it. That'll stain. You got to you
Yep.
got to scrub the dried blood out of it. Otherwise you're in real fucking trouble. So
You're
yeah,
in big trouble.
big trouble. Or just run the body like in a slurry down the tube, like when you dissolve them in acid.
Yeah.
One or the other, got to do something with it.
Both of those work.
Both acceptable.
So I'm going to say scrubbing the tub. Scrubbing bathtub.
This one has been done a few times. It's a pretty common chore, I think. I'm gonna the Menendez brothers did it, and I'm gonna call it "Take Out the Parents."
Oh God.
Just you had enough. You want to swap them out? Those damn parents. Sometimes you and your brother got to take out the parents. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Got to get new ones.
Yeah. Got to do the old shotgun sweep.
I honestly though, speaking of the Menendez brothers, I don't know why they're famous. Because Kip Kinkle killed his parents. Like a whole fucking bunch of people have murdered their parents, and yet other people must be, if they kill their parents and don't get famous, they must be pissed. Like,
Yeah.
I thought I'd immediately be on television. What the fuck, man? Like I'd be like the Menendez brothers get like fucking they get proposed to on a regular basis and shit like that. People send them nudes in the mail.
Yeah.
And there's like other parent killers don't get any of that, I don't think it's fair what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They put in the work. They should
Yeah, that is
they
weird.
should reap the rewards.
Why are the Menendez brothers famous? Like, that's not
Exactly.
even that big of a deal.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, yes, they killed their parents, but that's not unique in any way.
Yeah. Not at all. I mean, fuck them.
We don't even know. Maybe their parents earned it. Maybe their parents deserved it. Actually, I think they claim they did.
Yeah, that was their claim, that they were abusive, and so which would be good.
Yes.
And anyway, you got that old buckshot retribution.
Yes.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Do you have a backup, Dan?
For
Sure.
Household chore.
Most metal chore. I'm going to say cleaning the oven.
Okay.
Not
know
for
where
what
you're
you think. Not what you're thinking.
Okay.
Because in order to really clean it, you have to use a chemical that you absolutely have to have ventilation in your house with, otherwise it will fucking murder you.
Yeah.
Like oven cleaner is the nastiest shit. Don't get it on your skin. Try not to inhale. Make sure there's a lot of ventilation. It's fucked up. You're cleaning your oven with toxic waste. It is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, the stuff that foams when it hits grease. Ugh, gross.
Yeah.
Shit is nasty.
That's great. I thought you were just going to say, like, you want to leave the oven on and you really want to get your head in there. That's
Clean it while the gas is on, but the flame is off.
clean it of your life. That's great. I say my backup choice for most metal household chore is when Oedipus had to take care of mom. Sometimes you just gotta take care of mom. You know, like mom needs some taking care of. You gotta break mom off, and
but he didn't know.
But still he did it, and then he gouged out his own eyes with his thumbs. So pretty badass.
As somebody who's adopted, and my birth mother is not significantly older than me. Mm-hmm. It is something that I thought, I was like, what would I do if that happened? What would I personally do if I ended up hooking up with my birth mother and just not knowing it? Mm-hmm. And
you said doggy.
No, I never really came. I don't really know what I would do.
You'd have to.
I mean, I wouldn't feel. I don't know. Should I feel bad? Like, I don't know this person,
Right.
even a little bit. And
Yeah.
I don't want to have kids. So, that genetic mutation is taken out of the picture. So what the fuck? Why does it matter?
Like, it's so funny. I feel like it's just like, this is something that only keeping it a secret can ever fix. Like I feel
Yeah, I honestly, when you hear about those couples that were like half brother and sister and they never knew one another and then they immediately break up, I'm like, fucking why? You didn't know each other. Like the gross part is when you grew up with somebody from a little kid to an adult.
Yes.
And then that's fucking repulsive.
That's fucking wacky to me.
But if you'd never met them before, well, I don't know. Like,
yeah, that one's like way worse. Like if you knew someone as your brother for your whole life or your sister your whole life, and then you just like up and bang them, like that's like,
yeah.
Whereas if you didn't know at all and you just accidentally, you're like, so what? I'm like, you'd be like, well, I'm going to chalk this up to a mulligan. This is a sexual mulligan.
Well, I don't even know why they break up. They're together. Like one of them was together for like 3 years, and then they finally found out that they were related. And I'm like, why would you? I mean, I think they wanted kids, but maybe that's probably why. But.
Here's the thing about that. You can't be the first one to suggest it.
To stay together?
Like, because you were like, come on. Like, because later on, you know what I mean? You're the gross one when they're telling the story. Yeah. And he was like, ugh. Like, come on, sis. And I'm like, this isn't funny.
Remember all that role playing? Let's just do it for real. Anyway.
Yeah. It was all like, oh, keep it in the family. And I'm just like, gross, dude. Gross. I just don't feel like you can be the first one to suggest, like, hey, this is fine, right?
Yeah.
Let's keep it going. Look, here's what we do. We don't tell mom and dad.
We don't tell anyone. Even though we look suspiciously like one another now that we know. We're like, oh, it's pretty clear. Like, you look at them like, oh, yeah, we're really similar.
People tend, they found this out scientifically, that people tend to date people they look like just naturally. Like if someone that looks vaguely like you will find more attractive by like 10, 15% than other people. And and there's a Instagram account called Siblings Are Dating, and it's fucking horrifying because first off, how overly close some people's siblings are. That is fucking we're just smashing their faces together and shit, and you're just like, what?
Yeah.
Who's like that with a sibling,
Yeah.
But apparently some fucking freaks.
Yes.
Just fuck. You know what I mean? Like if you're gonna go that far.
Yeah. Why not? Anyway. So I think that brings us to the end of the show. Actually, the polls, the votes for tonight.
Oh, yes.
didn't get a whole lot of those.
Okay.
We didn't get any at all. So,
Perfect.
thinking we should just put those up on the Instagram. There are 7 topics we went through tonight.
Okay. We can do that.
So, I wrote all those down. Nariko, I'll send them over to you, and we can have them vote on Wednesday.
Sweet. I'll do 7 of those.
You could space them out throughout the week, man. You don't have to
do
them all on Wednesday. So yeah, that's the end of the show.
Woo!
Yeah.
You know, it's the end of 2020. It's the first day of 2021. So I want to thank everyone for listening to us all. When we started doing this live at the beginning of quarantine, we didn't think we were going to keep doing it for as long as it's ended up having done. Like, I thought it was only going to be 3 months, and we've ended. I think it's like 10 months now, 9 months since we started doing this shit. So,
I'm like, how old's my baby?
So, if you watched any time at all during that 9 months, we really appreciate it. We're really glad that you did. And if you're just listening and never watched it at all, still, thank you very much for listening to the show. Thanks for enduring 2020. It was a real fucking bitch.
Yeah.
But maybe 2021 will be better. Who the hell knows?
Yeah.
It's possible. Hopefully, if nothing else, we may very well get to see an orange man drug out in chains out of the White House. And that would be delightful. Probably not, but the possibility is there.
We might see more pigs' heads on driveways.
Yes, we might see more of that. We might see who knows what. I mean, honestly, if you'd have tried to guess what 2020 was like at the end of 2019, you wouldn't have come fucking close to what actually happened. So,
That's true.
2021 probably also full of surprises. I just kind of see what I personally want to see how it turns out. So I plan to be here for all of 2021. And I hope you're here too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Anything else? Am I forgetting? Oh, thanks to Empire of Pigs.
Yep.
For the new theme song. It's fucking rad. And the new album is out. What?
Aghast.
Aghast.
Yeah.
On Spotify, or you can just go to Bandcamp and give them money, which would be also fucking rad, because Spotify, you could listen to it 1 million times and they'd make like $100. So, maybe buy it, give the band money directly if you like it. I want to thank Randy for producing this shit the whole time and running all the tech for everything.
The Wizard of Wax.
The Wizard of Wax. I don't know.
The Master P of MP3s.
Right.
I'm trying to fucking type.
Yeah. So until next week, thank you very much. Fuck pigs and hail Satan.
Fuck pigs.
Fuck pigs. Hail Satan.
It's 9. Let's start on time, shall we? All right, intro video's up.
You know, a long time ago, I went fishing with my grandpa. And, guys, this is really important. Please don't cut me off. He told me something that I'll to
20
this day,
seconds.
I'll never forget.
How many?
said-
10?
15.
Guys, please. He told me, grandson, now never forget this. I'm about to die, and
3,
I really need you to know.
2, 1.
first responder, shot 8 times and killed by police.
Taken down by mostly plainclothes police officers while being placed under arrest. One of the officers employed a chokehold. Moments later, while on the ground after complaining he couldn't breathe, he was dead.
He started to tell the officer that he was unarmed and that he should stop shooting me. Before he could get his second sentence out, the officer fired 7 more shots into his head and chest.
As the victim, an unarmed man who needed help, not a death sentence.
Break the